Good evening and welcome to Stratford High School and Marewood Conference basketball action. It's nice to be inside out of the cold weather, and with me is Ryan Rasmussen. I got a brain loss right there. Sorry, Ryan. Ryan's just joining us here this season, and I'm looking forward to working with him all year long, and I will not forget his name. But we've got a matchup of two teams that pretty much brings everybody back from last year. Each ball club is bringing back 11 ball players from last year, as the last year's season was more of a rebuilding year for both ball clubs. And Marathon, well, Assumption, of course, finished 16-0 in conference, 26-3 overall, and finished state runner-up last year. And Auburndale was second at 11-5. Stratford was 10-6, 14-12 overall. Edgar was 7-9 last year. Newman Catholic was 6-10, and the Marathon Red Raiders were 3-13 and 7-19 overall. But both ball clubs started out the 24-25 season with impressive victories as Marathon came back from 11 down at halftime against the Loyal Greyhounds and beat Loyal 45-28 last week and held Loyal to 3 points in the second half. Just a dynamite defense against the Loyal Greyhounds. And Marathon, talking to head coach Jeff Schneider, who's in his 20th season, they just put the pressure on the Loyal Greyhounds and held them to 3 points, and the offense just kicked in. And looking at their scoring from last week, they really had no person in double figures. It was a very well-balanced offense, as Miley Hulke led the team with 9 points. Caitlin Love had 2. Emma Love had 5. Kaden Sapinski had 7. Kylie Heiss had 7. Chingping Pakata had 6 points. Macy Mizka had 2. Isabel Verden had 2. And Maven Schneider finished with 5 points. So their offense got a slow start, but picked up in the second half of that ball game, and they went winning by 17 after being down by 11 at halftime. And the Stratford Tigers, well, what can I say? They put up 71 points against a borderline Division I, Division II ball club in the Merrill Blue Jays, as the Tigers blew out the Blue Jays 71-35. And at halftime, Stratford led 33-11 and outscored them in the second half 38-24. Leading the way for Stratford was Carly Pankras with 21 points, and other scoring was Kayla Casperson with 7. Lanny Pankratz did not score, but she is a starter on this club. Cassidy Downey had 2. Emily Zelke had 16 points. Lucy Zaleski had some playing time. Michaela Stieber finished with 7. Tria Tubbs had 10 points, and she was also their top rebounder with 8 rebounds. And Abby Lorenz did not score, and Erica Frick finished with 8 points as the Stratford Tigers defeated the Merrill Blue Jays 71-35. And the Tigers were supposed to play last week, but the game was postponed because of the boys going to the state tournament and winning the Division V state title for their 3rd straight state title in a row and a record-setting 10th state championship. And that game now has been rescheduled for Tuesday, December 17th at 5:30. They will take on the Auburndale Eagles here at Stratford, and that will be a part of a doubleheader, as the girls will take on Auburndale, as I mentioned, at 5:30, and the boys will be playing, I think that will be their second home game of the season, and they will take on the Marathon Red Raiders at 7:15. So this place will be hopping on December 17th, as we're bringing in 2 teams also. We are just about a minute away from starting this contest, and we want to mention some of our great sponsors, as Door Pro of Stratford is your complete commercial and residential overhead door sales and service provider. If you need new garage doors or yours isn't working just right and needs an adjustment, stop and see them on County M in Stratford. Give them a call or like them on Facebook. Door Pro of Stratford says, good luck, Tigers. And take the first step to building your customized home with Stratford Homes. Visit Stratford Homes to see floor plans, schedule a tour, or begin the design of your new customized home for Stratford Homes. Visit StratfordHomes.com to get started. And are you looking to refresh the interior of a house or business? Give Trimpac a call. They specialize in doors, kitchen, cabinets, specialty millwork, and much, much more. They can redesign your existing space and turn your dream into a reality. Trimpac says, go Tigers! And we're just about starting here of playing of our national anthem as the public address announcer is getting everybody's attention here. And we will be playing the national anthem, and then right after that, our starting lineup.
And your Stratford Tigers! Stratford High School, Marathon High School, and the WIAA require good sportsmanship at education-based sporting events. Attendance at interscholastic activities is a privilege with the expectation to exhibit positive and respectful behavior. For the enjoyment and respect of all in attendance, your cooperation in demonstrating the high ideals of sportsmanship is expected and greatly appreciated. To honor America and those defending our freedom, we ask that those who are able to stand, remove your hats and place your hands over your heart for the playing of our national anthem.
And our starting lineups
And now for
is brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com here, and our starting for for marathon. Starting at a forward spot is number 4, Miley Hulkey. She's a 5'10 junior. Also for the Marathon Raiders, and Emma Love, who averaged their leading scorer last year, averaged 8.4 points a ball game. She's a 6-foot junior. At a guard spot is Kaden Sapinski, a 5'5 senior. She averaged 2 points a ball game last year. Kylie Heiss, who's averaged 2 points a ball game last year. She's a 5'9 senior. And at a guard spot, a 5'3 senior, is Chepeng Pakata, a 5'3 senior. And she averaged 3 points a ball game last year. The head coach for the Marathon Red Raiders is Jeff Schneider in his 20th season. For the Stratford Tigers, at guard is a 5'4 senior. Number 3, averaged 8.7 last year. Their leading scorer, Kaylee Kasperson. At another guard spot, 5'5 senior, averaging 3.6 last year, is Lanny Pankratz. At a guard spot is a 5'6 sophomore, Carly Pankratz. She averaged 8.2 last year. Emily Zelke, she's a 6'3 junior. She averaged 4.2 last year. And controlling the middle is Tria Tubbs, who averaged 8.3 a ball game last year and also averaged 8 rebounds a ball game. She's a 6-foot junior, and she'll be controlling the middle. The head coach for the Stratford Tigers is Tammy Christofferson in her 26th year of coaching here at Stratford. And our officials for this contest, Marty Draxler, Tim Bushman, and Chad Austin. And we've got the tip, and controlling the tip is the Stratford Tigers. And out on top, passing off to Pankratz. Pankratz trying to work the inside, and we've got a foul in the middle as Pankratz was driving down. And the foul will be on number 14, correction, number 13 for Marathon, Kylie Heisey, her first personal. Stratford and Tria Tubbs taking the shot and kind of rejected there, and we have a foul in the back. And Stratford foul is on number 22 for the Tigers. That's Emily Zilke picking up her first team. Bring the ball across over to Pakata. Back over to Love. To Pakata. Pakata looking for somebody open. Passes over to Sapinski. And stolen by Tubbs. Bringing the ball down. Passing off to Pankratz. Pankratz off to Casperson. Casperson looking for and tosses it in the middle. And we're going to get a foul as Carly Pankratz went up for the shot. And the foul is on number 13. That is Kylie Heiss. That is her second personal foul, and this is a Jamie Wenzel free throw. Service pro, like it never happened. And making the first free throw for the Stratford Tigers is Carly Pankratz with her first point, and the Tigers go up 1-0. And Pankratz connects on both of them. Stratford up 2-0 here early in the first half. Marathon trying to work the ball inside, and stepping on the out-of-bounds line is number 5, Emma Love, trying to make that save. It'll be Tigers' ball. Tossing it in for the Tigers will be Lanny Pankratz. As we have a full-court press by Marathon, and it's passed and taken away by Sapinski. And driving to the lane is Helke, and Helke misses. And bringing the ball down for Stratford is Casperson. Passes off to Pankratz. And making the basket is number 10 for Stratford is Carly Pankratz, as she scored the first 4 points here for the Stratford Tigers. Out on top, looking for someone is Helke. Helke passes, taking the shot, and nothing but net by Emma Love as she gets her first 2 points of the night. She had 5 against Loyal the other night. Bounce pass into Carly Pankratz. Passes over to Casperson and stolen away by Marathon Red Raiders. And coming down the floor is Katie Sapinski. Pinsky off to Pakata. Pakata shot off the rim. Rebound taken by the Tigers. Across the timeline. Casperson looks, passes off to Zelke. And up with the shot was Tubbs. And we have a foul on the Marathon Red Raiders. And that will be on number 14 is Pakata, her first personal, team third. And going to the line the second time already, Jamie Wenzel, service pro, like it never happened. And shooting 2 will be for the Tigers. That will be Carly Pankratz. And nothing but net there, as she is perfect 3 for 3 at the line. And her 5th point of the night. And Pankratz connects on the second one. She had 21 against Merrill. Out on top. Ball goes to Helke. Helke passes inside and off the hands. They're saying it's off the hands of a Stratford player. Or correction, off a Marathon player. Oh, wait, now they're trying to connect here. They're trying to explain this. Yes, it's Marathon's ball. As there was a little confusion whose ball it was here. And trying to pass inside, and with the layup is missed by Emma Love. And we're going to have a foul on a Tiger. And the foul is on number 22. That's Emily Zilke. That is her second personal foul. She had 16 against Merrill. At the free throw line, shooting 2 is Emma Love. And it's off the rim. Jamie Wenzel free throw attempt. Serve pro, like it never happened. Love with the second shot. It's up and off the rim and taken by a rebound by Tubbs. She averaged 8 rebounds a ball game last year, and she had 8 against Merrill. Out on top is Pankratz, and trying to get the ball inside the Tubbs, and it's taken away by the Marathon Red Raiders. Pakata trying to finds and a three-point attempt taken by Emma Love is off the rim and taken by the Stratford Tigers, and driving down the lane is number 10. That is Carly Pankratz, and Pankratz is putting on a show here tonight as she's got 8 points already. She's got all of Stratford's points tonight. And it goes off of Marathon's foot. And coming in for the Marathon Red Raiders is number 3, Caitlin Love, and number 32, that is Maven Schneider. Coach Schneider said you will see a lot of substituting in this contest as he gets a lot of players to in and out the lineup. And trying to go up for the shot and trying to find a way in there was Casperson, and she was rejected. And the ball goes out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Tigers over by the Marathon bench. 14-19 left in the first half, 8-2 Tigers. These two teams met last year, and Stratford was victorious in both of those contests last year. Very tough defense. And Stratford calls a timeout, and we're going to call a timeout also. And you are watching Marewood Conference basketball on Zaleski Sports and ShedsDelivered.com.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier. Treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
And we're back here at Stratford, and I just got an updated score. The Neilsville Warriors beat the Pittsville Panthers 40-37, and very tight ball game. Pittsville put on a great defensive show and came up with a victory, 40-37. Stratford with ball out on top, almost stolen away, as Pankratz tries to drive, bounces off to inside and goes into Tubbs, and blocked by the Marathon Red Raiders, and bringing the ball is Schneider across the timeline, and we've got a foul as Schneider was trying to drive down the lane. Chad Austin making that call. And the foul is on number 4 for the Tigers. That is Lanny Pankratz. Her first personal, team third. Trying to find a player, and pass goes into Love. Love to Helke. And a driving layup is good by Miley Helke, as Helke gets her first 2 points of the night. And ball going out of bounds, and will stay with the Stratford Tigers underneath their own basket with 13:19 left in the first half. And pass going into, and we've got a traveling call against Marathon. Coming in for Marathon is Emma Love and number 32, Maven Schneider. Pass goes into Downey. Out on top to Pankratz. Pankratz driving, Tubbs with the shot. Off the rim, no good, but a steal by Tubbs. Tubbs tries to go in off the backboard. Stratford put up over 70 shots against the Merrill Blue Jays. And shot taken by Love is off the rim. And the Tigers gets the rebound, bringing it down the floor. And we've got a foul. That would be on number 32, Maven Schneider.
The Marathon foul is on Schneider.
That would be her first personal and team fourth. Fouls pretty even, 3 by Stratford, 4 by Marathon. Ball goes into the backcourt to Pankratz. Pankratz bounces it off to Casperson. Casperson up with a shot off the rim. Rebound taken by Love. Pass down to Maiska. And stolen by the Stratford Tigers. That is taken by Pankratz. Pankratz holds up, takes 10-footer, good! As Pankratz has hit another one. She has all 10 points. And we've got a traveling call, a pressure defense there by Macy Miska. And Stratford is called for traveling into the game for the Tigers, number 45, Erica Frick. Pass underneath and up, and basket good by Izzy Varden. Varden gets her first 2 of the night. And it's knocked out of bounds, and will go to the Marathon Red Raiders. As coming in for the Red Raiders is number 4, Miley Helke. Bringing the ball across the timeline for the Red Raiders, Sapinski. Sapinski passes off to Helke. Back out on top, and a 3-point attempt. And off the rim is Emma Love's shot. As the Tigers get the rebound to Tubbs. Tubbs driving down the lane. Shot up, no good. Off the front of the rim. And stolen by the Tigers. That's taken by Frick. 3-point shot taken by Stieber. And coming up with making the shot is Erica Frick, as finally somebody else gets in the scoring column for the Stratford Tigers. Ball on top to Helke. Helke looking for somebody open, gets it to Love. bounces it off and gets to Sapinski. A little contact there, but nothing called. And we have contact over on the far side. And the foul is on number 45, Erica Frick. That's her first personal, team fourth, as both teams have committed 4 fouls in this contest. Tigers are up 12-6 with 10:38 left until halftime. And they thought it was going to be called an over and back, and luckily the flip went right into the Marathon Red Raiders' hands. Pakata with a shot off the rim. Rebound taken by Helke. And getting the rebound for the Tigers is Stieber. Stieber brings it across. Gives to Casperson. To Stieber. To Casperson. Casperson with the shot. And good! Kayla Casperson with the 12-footer. Inside, back outside. The inside-outside game. As driving to the lane is Helke, and good. Helke will get her second basket of the ball game. And the foul is on number 45. That's Erica Frick. That's her second foul, team fifth. Going to the line, attempting the three-point play will be Miley Hulke. And she's at the Jamie Wenzel free throw line. Service pro, like it never happened. And attempting the three-point play, and good. As Helke completes that three-point play and makes the score 14-9. Tigers up by 5. As Marathon playing a full-court press. Putting a lot of pressure on, bringing the ball is Casperson across the timeline. A nice pick by Tubbs. And in and out by Casperson. And fighting for the ball and stealing it is Casperson. Tubbs with the shot. Good! A little 8-footer there by Tria Tubbs. Puts the Tigers up 16-9 with 9:20 left until halftime. And we've got a foul on Stratford Tiger. And we'll see who that foul is on. That is foul number 1 for Kayla Casperson. And that is the team's 6th foul. As Marathon tries to get the ball in, gets into the backcourt to Sopinski. Over to Molepski. Picking up is Pazik. And stolen away by the Tigers. That is Pankratz. Pankratz passes off to Tubbs, and good! And great pass by Pankratz to Tubbs. As Tubbs will now try to complete the three-point play. The personal foul was on number 10, Katie Sopinski, her first personal and team 5th. Tigers now up 18-9, and Tria Tubbs going to the line of that Jamie Wenzel service pro free throw line. And see if Tubbs can complete the three-point play. And the shot is up and no good by Tria Tubbs. As Marathon brings it across the timeline. Passes off to Love. Over in the far corner, inside. And touched last by the Marathon Red Raiders. And Love didn't think she was the last one to touch it, but the official said that she was, and the Stratford Tigers will take it now with Marathon playing a full court press. Pass goes off to Casperson. Casperson on the far line. Passes off to Pankratz, and Pankratz's shot is off the rim. Bringing it across. And looking for someone is Schneider. And three-point shot missed. Goes outside to Love. Love over to Pasick. Pasick over to Love. Love looking for a player, finds Love. And inside pass and shot by Schneider is high off the glass and pulled down by the Tigers. And Tria Tubbs from the free throw line, no good. And pulled down. And we've got a backcourt foul on Stratford. And it looks like it may be on
Stratford foul.
as it is on number 32. That's Erica Frick. That's her third personal foul, and that is the team's 7th foul. So it puts the Marathon Red Raiders in a 1-on-1 situation. And going to the line will be Caitlin Love at the Jamie Wenzel free throw line. And the shot is off and no good. And pulled down by the Tigers. Coming across is Casperson. She's looking for someone, finds inside and hits number 22. That is Emily Zilke. Zilke had 16 against Merrill as she gets in the scoring column for the first time tonight. 20-9, Stratford up by 11. And as the Stratford Tigers steal the ball away, out on top for the Tigers is Pankratz. Pankratz to the other Pankratz. And taking the shot, and good as she hits the 12-footer as Carly hits her 4th field goal of the contest. 22-9, Stratford up. Driving is Paskey. Passes off to Love. And pulling down the rebound is Carly Pankratz. Brings it across the timeline. And they're trying to double team her. And inside pass to Zelke. Zelke's shot is off the rim and taken by Marathon. Pass down floor to Paskey. And we're going to have a foul on the Stratford Tigers. It's starting to get very, very physical here.
Stratford foul is on Pankratz.
Foul on number 4. That's Lanny Pankratz. That's her 2nd personal. And going to the line to shoot the 1-and-1 for the Red Raiders will be Danica Pasick. As this is her first trip to the Jamie Wenzel free throw line. Service pro, like it never happened. And the shot is up and good as Danica gets her first point of the night. She did not score last week, so that's her first point of the 24-25 season. She'll get this 2nd free throw here. And the shot is up and good. So she's got 2 points in the book, and it's 22-11 as the Tigers are up with 6:25 left until halftime. Looking for an opening as Casperson gets the pass, gets across the timeline. Tough defense. A lot of contact, but nothing called. Pass goes to Casperson. She wanted to take that 18-footer, but she didn't. But Marathon gets the rebound. Pass cross court goes to Love. And Caitlin Love's shot goes off the rim. Casperson with the rebound, coming coast to coast. And attempted shot. She thought it was blocked. No good. Zalke takes the shot from the corner. No good. Marathon gets the rebound. Ooh, almost an over and back call. But just stayed on this side as Stratford's trying to get a little physical out there. And turnaround jumper, one-hander by Halke is no good. And Stratford's going to call a timeout, and they're going to call a full timeout. And so we are going to take a timeout also, and that's going to be from Sheds Delivered.com. And we'll be back to Stratford. You are watching Merriwood Conference Basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Whether you're just beginning your educational journey or seeking a new opportunity, we're here for you. At North Central Technical College, we have unique partnerships with 4-year colleges that allow you to transfer seamlessly to and from our campus, saving you time and money. With hundreds of transfer options available, the path to a bachelor's degree and a great paying career are just a step away. North Central Technical College. Start here, go anywhere.
It won't be long now until it's full-blown heating season, and we're going to say this weekend. She's supposed to get a little nippy, but be ready for winter with help from Stratford Plumbing and Heating. They service all brands and do complete furnace installation. Get your furnace checked today and be ready for winter with help from the friendly professionals at Stratford Plumbing and Heating. And when you need to fill up your tank or your vehicle's tank, the place to do it is Stratford is the Telschow BP Mart. For gas or quick snack before you hit the road, fuel up at the Telschow BP Mart on Highway 97 in Stratford. And whether you're buying or selling, you can trust Next Home's Hub City Realtor, Kurt Spaeth. Kurt is your Stratford hometown realtor and wants to help you buy or sell your next home, commercial or residential. Kurt has the expertise you need. Call Next Home Professional Realtor Kurt Spaeth today. Stratford coming down the floor with a nice, comfortable 11-point lead. Marathon gets the rebound as Paktar passes it off. And taking a three-point attempt is Helke. And we will have a traveling call on the Stratford Tigers, and Marathon will have the ball under their own basket. Trying to look for somebody open. Finally finds somebody in Helke. Helke trying to find somebody and finds Pakatow. And a three-point attempt. And off the rim is Sapinski's shot. And Tubbs pulls down the rebound. Bringing it across the timeline is Pankritz. And Kasperson loses the ball. And carrying the ball is the call. Chad Austin making that call right at midcourt, right in front of him. We have 4:30 left until halftime here. Pankritz bringing it across to Kasperson. Kasperson driving down the lane, and we're going to have a body, kind of a tripping foul, as Tim Bushman makes the call. And the foul is on number 13 for the Marathon Red Raiders. That's Kyla Heiss. Her third personal foul, and she'll be coming out of the ball game as they want to protect her for the second half. Stratford not quite in the bonus. It'll be the next foul by Marathon, and driving the lane, and that's where the foul is coming. But we're going to have a two-shot foul as Kasperson tried to drive the lane, and she was fouled. And making that foul is number 10 on Katie Sapinski, her second personal foul. And at the Jamie Wenzel free throw line is Kasperson, and nothing but net. As Kasperson picks up her third point of the ballgame. She'll get a second free throw here. And she connects on that. Stratford shooting free throws very, very well tonight. Over to Pakata. Pakata driving the lane, and she's going to be tied up, and ball will go to the possession of the Stratford Tigers. As with 4:08 left. Looking at the last week's game, if I can find that sheet. But Stratford was not too bad at the free throw line last week either. And Stratford misses their next shot down the floor. And trying to pass inside him. And attempting the shot is Pakata. And it went off the rim, but she was fouled by
Stratford foul is on Stieber.
by Stieber, and that's her first personal foul and her 9th team, but she'll be going to the line to shoot 2 is Chenping Pakata. And off the back of the rim. Stratford up by 13 here in the first half. And Pakata, and good. As Pakata hits 1 of 2 for the Marathon Red Raiders to make it 24-12. Casperson bringing the ball across the timeline with a little pressure on her. Passes it off to Downey. And hitting the three-pointer is Stieber. Stieber hits one from downtown as that is the Tigers' first three-pointer of the night, 27-12. Over in the far corner to Hulke. Hulke passes it back off to Varden. Varden shot off the rim. Getting the rebound is Tubbs. Tubbs passes it off to Pankratz. Pankratz bringing it across the timeline with a little pressure there from Pakata. And inside to Tubbs. Tubbs back outside. Pass over to Stieber, and her three-point shot was way offline as Pakata brings it across the line to Love. Love working the ball back to Pakata. Pakata on the top. Looks for opening. Passes it off to Varden. Varden back out on top to Hulke. Hulke drives the lane. And we're going to have a jump ball. And possession will stay with the Marathon Red Raiders. And Marathon's bringing in 4 new ball players here. As Coach Schneider said, he will do a lot of substituting as he goes about 4 deep off the bench. So taking the ball out of bounds for Marathon is Miska. Miska's trying to find somebody, finds underneath, but Pasek can't get control, and Tubbs steals it, and we will go down.
Marathon foul is on Pasek.
Pasek gets the personal foul, and that's her first. And we'll be going down to the other end as going to the line. Jamie Wenzel free throw line will be Tria Tubbs. And she'll be shooting the 1-and-1. Tria is 0 for 1 at the line tonight. She's got 4 points. Shot is up and good. Nothing but net. As Stratford is putting on a free throw shooting clinic here tonight. Second shot by Tubbs. Shot is up and nothing but net. Nice follow through by Tria Tubbs as she picks up her 6th point of the evening. Bringing the ball across the court is Schneider. Passes off to Love. Love to Schneider in the corner. Schneider looking for an opening, and it's stolen away and into the hands of Tria Tubbs. And passing it off to Carly Pankratz as Pankratz brings it across the timeline. Over to Casperson. Casperson, as she gets it stolen away and trying to find control of the ball is Miska. And the ball is stolen by Pankratz. Play is getting a little sloppy here in the final minute and a half. And to pass to Casperson. And Casperson is fouled along the baseline. And she's going to be going to the free throw line.
The Marathon foul is on Mishka.
And Mishka picks up her first personal foul, and that is a team 9th. So
Checking in for Marathon.
going to the line for the Tigers shooting the 1-and-1 will be Kaylee Casperson. Tigers have missed only one free throw this evening. And Casperson puts in her third free throw of the night. She's got 5 on the night. She had 7 against Merrill. And the second one is good, as Stratford has been hitting their free throws right and left. Pass into the middle and stolen by Stieber. Stieber passes it off to Pankratz. Pankratz bringing it across the line and stolen by number 32. That's Schneider. Schneider pulls up, passes it to Love. Love up with the shot, off the glass, no good. And Tria Tubbs with the rebound and fights her way and passes it back off to Carly Pankratz. Pankratz across the timeline with a lot of pressure from Love. And taken away and going to the hoop is number 21, and that's Miska. Miska misses the layup. Marathon gets a rebound, up with a shot, and good by Emma Love. And Love will pick up her second basket of the evening. Stratford, we'll see if they go for the final shot here in the first half. We're down to 16 seconds. And the shot by Pankratz, three-point attempt, was no good. Marathon with the rebound, coming down the floor with 5 seconds left. Pressure defense in the corner. And we've got 0.6 of a second, and Marathon has the ball going off a Stratford player. And she got caught in the corner over there, but it went off the Stratford hands, and Marathon's got the ball with 0.6 of a second. And taking it out for Marathon is Miska. Miska goes up over the top, and Tria Tubbs lands up stealing it, and that's going to end the first quarter with the Stratford Tigers out in front, 31-14. We're going to take a little break here, and we'll be back with some halftime stats. We've got a 10-minute halftime, so we'll be back in about the 5-6 minute mark, right around in there, to give you some halftime stats and go through some commercials. So we've got to pay a few bills, and some of our sponsors will tell you about their businesses. And ShedsDelivered.com is one of your big sponsors, and you're watching Merriwood Conference basketball here from Stratford on Zaleski Sports.
At Ridgetop, we are your trusted, local, affordable exterior renovations expert. Isn't that right, Bo?
Exactly, especially when we are working on someone's biggest investment.
Can you give us an example, Bo?
Well, there was this house. We replaced the roofing, siding, and windows. Then they left a 5-star review.
One of our thousands of 5-star reviews?
Exactly.
For your free, no obligation estimate, call us today or go to ridgetopexteriors.com.
The biggest name in streaming and the biggest name in Wisconsin high school sports broadcasting are now in the same place. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today for easy viewing of your favorite high school sports. Find games by season, sport, or school, then sit back and enjoy. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today. Nuts Deep 2, a Marshfield favorite for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Soup, salad, pizza, omelets, sandwiches, wraps, and burgers. How about appetizers like loaded tots and super nuts nachos? 14 large TVs to watch all your favorite games. Plus, entertainment and event space for groups large and small for your upcoming parties. Nuts Deep 2 again, awarded Best Burgers and Fish Fry in Marshfield. Nuts Deep 2 on South Central Avenue in Marshfield and Nuts Deep 2 North in Spencer.
If you have land to sell, talk to Ben Tilburg, the Midwest land guy. Ben Tilburg, with Pfeiffer's Auction and Realty, is your go-to expert for farmland and hunting land in Wisconsin. Pfeiffer's has been named one of America's top auction houses, year after year, selling over $2.2 billion in farmland over the past 25 years. Ben's passion for the great outdoors and deep knowledge of the ag industry give him the edge to represent you and your legacy. Ben wants to talk to you about your land needs. Call today and mention this ad for a free land valuation or property proposal. Let's get your land sold. Nobody, and I mean nobody, does it better than Pfeiffer's Auction and Realty.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
Welcome to Bruce Orthodontics, where we provide comprehensive orthodontic care to patients of all ages. We are now accepting new patients, and we accept most insurances.
Orthodontics is much more than just a job to me. It is my passion and my life. What separates us from other orthodontists is constant continuing education for myself and my staff, compassion, and dedication. Here at Bruce Orthodontics, we change lives one smile at a time. I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
For those about to shop, we salute you.
We want you to let loose and choose a deal that best suits you, cause we're thunderstorm.
Mittens has gotten down and dirty with deals on furniture done dirt cheap.
Mittens in Marshfield is
back in black
all month long for Black November.
Hello, I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor, Next Home Hub City. If you're a first-time home buyer or seller, or you've been around the block, because of my experience, I'm able to help you in the most efficient way. I'm a full-time, full-service realtor. I focus on my clients 100%. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
A&B Process Systems has been a proud member of the Stratford community since 1973. You can find your next career in engineering, welding, and more at A&B Process Systems. Our campus also includes our exclusive Factory Acceptance Testing Center with full-service testing capabilities to ensure that your equipment will perform to your expectations. Visit A&B Process Systems on Facebook today for more information.
We're back here at Stratford, where the Stratford Tigers have a 31-14 lead, and some great offense that started this contest with Carly Pankratz scoring the first 10 points of the contest before Marathon got on the board. Scoring in the first half for the Stratford Tigers, Kaylee Casperson with 6 points. She's got 1 field goal and 4 for 4 at the line. Carly Pankratz with 12 points. She has 4 field goals and 4 for 4 at the line. Emily Zulke has 1 field goal for 2 points. Michaela Stieber has a 3-pointer for 3 points. Tria Tubbs, their top rebounder, has 2 field goals and is 2 for 3 at the free throw line for 6 points. And Erica Frick has a field goal for 2 points. The Tigers have 9 field goals, 1 3-pointer, and they are in a very impressive 10 for 11 at the free throw line. For the Marathon Red Raiders, leading scorer in the contest is Miley Hulke with 2 field goals and 1 for 1 at the free throw line for 5 points. Emma Love has 2 field goals and 0 for 2 at the free throw line for 4 points. Danica Pazik is 2 for 2 at the free throw line for 2 points. Chenping Pakata is 1 for 2 at the free throw line with 1 point, and Izzy Varden has 1 field goal for 2 points. The Marathon Red Raiders have 5 field goals and is 4 for 7 at the free throw line. Coming into this game, both teams are 1-1, and Marathon was down against Loyal by 11 at halftime, but came back and put on a very tough defense in the second half to beat Loyal 45-28 last week. This one here, they're down by 17. And as I mentioned, leading the way is Carly Pankratz. We'd like to tell you a couple things about our sponsors here. Stratford Building Supply will build anything, anywhere, but they do more than build quality homes. They carry a variety of building supplies for both contractors and do-it-yourselfers. Whether you're looking for a custom home plan or home repair supplies, look to Stratford Building Supply. Give them a call today for your next project, or go to stratfordbuilding.com. Structures Unlimited, your fabric building specialist, would like to congratulate the Stratford football and volleyball teams on a very great season. To find out what a fabric building can do for you, visit structuresunlimited.com or stop in their office in Stratford Industrial Park. And Ag Source Laboratories of Stratford congratulates the Stratford Tigers on a fantastic season and wishes all the players and coaches the best of luck this coming season. That's Ag Source Laboratories of Stratford. And Marshfield Chamber of Commerce and Industry reminds you that good things happen when you shop local. Pick up a Mackey gift certificate. They're great gifts to Marshfield community and available at the Mackey office. And pick up your Marshfieldopoly board game at Hiller's True Value, or OMG, or Oddities, or Manga, or and Games. I do have one of those Marshfieldopoly games. It's just like Monopoly, but it's got the businesses of Marshfield. When buying or selling, Brock & Decker Real Estate is the team you need by your side. Brock & Decker has all the tools you need to feel confident in selling or buying. Call Sammy or Sue today or visit them on North Central Avenue at brockanddecker.com and on Facebook. And we'll do shedsdelivered.com is your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. See their display lots in Marshfield, Medford, and Wisconsin Rapids, and get more information at shedsdelivered.com. We're just about to start the second half here. Teams have come out of the locker room. They're all huddled by their benches, getting the last instructions from their head coaches. And it will be the Stratford Tigers ball coming out to start this second half, as they are up by 17 here against the Marathon Red Raiders. We will be in action again next week here back at Stratford, as the Stratford girls will be taking on Wabeno Leona here at the Stratford Gym in a non-conference contest. So taking the ball out for the Tigers is Lanny Pankratz. Pankratz passes off to Carly Pankratz. Over to Casperson. Casperson over to Tubbs. Tubbs passes out to Zilke. Zilke pass inside is stolen away by Pakata. And driving the lane is Heiss. Heiss back out on top to Hulke. Hulke driving the lane off the rim. And we're going to have a jump ball, and the possession should go to... No, it should go to Marathon. Yes, it should go to Marathon, as Stratford had the ball to start the second half here. As the arrow was not switched. And taking the ball out for Marathon is Sapinski. Sapinski goes up underneath, and off the backboard is Hulke, and Hulke puts it in for two.
Basket by Hulke.
As she now has 7 points on the night. And bringing it across for the Tigers is Carly Pankratz. Pankratz out to Zilke inside the tubs. Back out to Pankratz. Pankratz driving the lane, and we're going to have a jump ball now, and the Tigers will keep the ball under their own basket. Just getting into the second half here. We're at the 17-minute mark. We're into 1 minute of the second half, and Tigers are up 31-15. They were up by 17 at halftime and trying to get the ball in, and finally out to Casperson. Casperson's a three-point attempt rims in and out, and bringing the ball down is Pakata. Pakata over to Halke. Halke looking for someone to pass to, and passes it off to Sapinski. Over to Halke. Halke drives the lane, and we've got a foul, I think, away from the ball.
The Stratford foul is on Zilke.
Zilke gets the foul, as that will be her third foul, team first in the second half, as Zilke comes out of the ball game. As Marathon will take it out underneath their own basket, pass it inside to Halke. Halke trying to find, and she goes up and she's fouled. Very aggressive. Miley Halke, and Halke.
Stratford foul is on Casper.
Casperson gets the foul. That's her second personal foul. And at the line shooting two is Miley Halke. Halke's first free throw is up and good. She's 2 for 2 from the line tonight and picks up her third point here in the second half. She's got 8 on the night. Halke. Follow through, up and good. As she gets both free throws. Stratford working the ball down the court. Pass off to Lanny Pankratz. Over to Casperson. Casperson drives off, passes off to Downey. Downey off to Pankratz. Pankratz over to Casperson, and we have an official timeout as the shoestrings came undone on Kaylee Casperson as Marty Draxler calls an official timeout to as a safety factor so she doesn't trip over the shoestring. And pass goes into Casperson, and we have a foul.
The Marathon foul is on Sapinski.
Sapinski with the foul. That is her third foul. Team first in the second half here. As we now have 2 players with 3 fouls. We have Heiss and Sapinski with 3 fouls. And hitting 2 for Casperson. No, they're saying it was 3. I thought Marty Draxler showed the 2 on that. And driving the lane and around the rim is Casperson's shot. So Casperson's getting credited with a 3-pointer on that. As Marathon working the ball around. Out on top of the ball is Love. Love looks inside, and off the rim is Caden Sapinski's shot. And Stratford Tigers, and I think we're going to have a foul here. Yes.
The Marathon foul is on Sapinski.
Sapinski with the foul. That is her 4th foul, second team here in the second half, as Marathon brings in 4 new ball players onto the floor. As Caitlin Love, Miska is on the floor. 32 is Maven Schneider. And I can't catch the numbers on the other 2. 14, no. No, Patrick is on the floor also. As this young lady down in front here helped me on that one. And driving down the lane for the Marathon Red Raiders is Mishka. with 2. That's her first basket of the night. And Marathon tries to save it, but goes out of bounds. And the ball will go to the Stratford Tigers. And taking the ball out for Stratford will be Lanny Pankratz. Passes it off to Casperson. Casperson trying to find a way, and the ball is stolen. And they got a breakaway here, and up and off the rim. And getting fouled on a rebound is Miska. And fouling for the Stratford Tigers
The Stratford foul
is on Pankratz. Carly Pankratz, that's her first personal, team 3rd. And going to line to shoot 2 for the Marathon Red Raiders is Miska. And off the front of the rim and no good. And coming in for Stratford, number 21, is Michaela Stieber, who's got a 3-pointer tonight. And the second one is up and good by Miska as she hits 1 of 2, and she's got 3 points on the night. Casperson bringing the ball down the floor and going up with a shot and being fouled. And the foul is on number 32. That's Schneider. That's her second personal, team 3rd, and going to the line to shoot 2 for the Stratford Tigers will be Kayla Casperson, as she's 4 for 4 at the line. Will make it 5 for 5, and she's in double figures tonight with 10. And she'll get ready on the Jamie Wenzel free throw line. And rolling off. And being knocked out of bounds on that rebound is Tria Tubbs, knocks that ball out of bounds. And it'll be Marathon's ball. Tigers up 34-21 with 14:40 left in this contest. Driving the lane, and we've got an offensive foul on number 3 as Tim Bushman is explaining the foul to Halke.
Marathon foul is on Halke.
And Halke was charged with a foul on that. And so it was a foul away from the ball. That's her first personal foul, team 4th. And Stratford will take it out. Marathon putting on a full court press here, down by 13 points. And we've got a foul in the backcourt here by Marathon, as this game is getting very, very physical. And Chad Austin is saying now it's going the other way. And Marty Draxler is going over to explain this to Coach Schneider. And the officials are now getting together to what the call was. And it is Marathon's ball. As a substitute is coming in for the Tigers. That is Laney Pankratz coming in for Casperson. Marathon gets the ball and into the backcourt to Caitlin Love. She brings it across the timeline with Pankratz on her. And pass in the middle and stolen by Laney Pankratz. And we got a reach-in foul on number 21 for Marathon. That's Miska. And that will be her second personal foul and team 5th.
Checking in for Marathon.
And a lot of fouls here early. 8 total fouls in the first, not even 4 minutes of the second half. Pankratz dribbling around the right corner. elbow. Oh, back out on top. 3-point shot. No good by Carly Pankratz. And driving the lane and blocked. And going coast to coast, and 31, and count it, is Stieber. Stieber driving the lane and gets the shot to go. And foul is on number 22, Izzy Varden. Her first personal, and going to the Jamie Wenzel free throw line. Jamie Wenzel, service pro like it never happened. Coming in for the Tigers is number 3, that's Kaylee Casperson. And going to the line to try to complete this 3-point play will be Michaela Stieber. Michaela has 5 points on the night, and the free throw is good. The Tigers are 12 of 14 on the line tonight. Pass over to Caitlin Love. Love over to Emma Love. Emma Love's shot no good. Offensive rebound. And going up with a shot and being fouled is Isabel Varden.
The Stratford foul is on Zilke.
And the foul is on Zilke, and that is her 4th personal foul. And going to the line, shooting 2, will be Isabella Varden. And Varden's first one is up no good.
Checking in for Stratford.
And coming out is Zilke. She's got 4 fouls. As Varden attempts her second free throw. And the shot is up and off the rim and no good. And Marathon with the rebound, and shot taken by Love is no good, and it bounces on the end line, and last touch by a Marathon ball player. It'll be Stratford's ball as Marathon is keeping on that full court press. They're down by 16, 37-21 with 13:22 left in this contest. Coming across the timeline is Casperson. Off. Back on the top of the key to Downey. To Tubbs. Tubbs' shot up, no good. Rebound taken by Miska. Miska going coast to coast. Passes it into the lane to Love. And we're going to have a jump ball. And possession will stay with the Marathon Red Raiders. It'll be their ball under their own basket. And the platoon system's coming back in for Marathon as 4 new ball players comes in for the Marathon Red Raiders. As taking the ball out will be Pakata. Pakata looking for an opening and stolen away. And stepped on the end line. And it's going to be Marathon's ball. As Downey had that pass and stepped on the end line. Pakata going one-on-one with Pankratz. Back out on top to Molepsky. Molepsky's trying to look for an opening. And picking up the loose ball is Heiss. And shot by Pakata and taken away. Tubbs takes it away from Pakata. And going coast to coast is Casperson. And back out on top, shooting the 3-pointer is Stieber. Stieber had 2 3-pointers against Merrill. She's had 1 here tonight. And taking the 3-pointer and off the front of the rim was Heiss. And we've got a foul on a Stratford Tiger. And we are not in the bonus situation yet.
The Stratford foul is on Tubbs.
Foul is on Tria Tubbs. That is her first personal foul. That is the team 5th. And so Marathon will take it underneath their own basket. In for the Tigers is number 10, Carly Pankratz. And we've got a foul away from the ball. as a Marathon player knocked over a Stratford player in the lane, and that foul is on number 13 is Kyla Heisey, and that is her 4th personal foul. They now have 2 players with 4 fouls. And a pass knocked out of bounds. Great defensive play by Miley Hulke. Coming in for Marathon is number 33, Maya Buckberger. Nope, she straddled the line, so no over and back call. And 3-point attempt by Pankratz off the front of the rim. Well, that 3-pointer, was by Casperson. And Marathon's ball as the ball goes out of bounds. 37-21 with 11:53 left. Packataw across the timeline. Passes and stolen by Tria Tubbs. Passes off to Casperson. Casperson across the timeline. And we've got a Stratford timeout, and they're going to take a 30-second timeout, and we're going to take a 30-second timeout as we will be right back. And you're watching Marewood Conference Basketball on Zaleski Sports.
30-second timeout, Stratford.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
And we're back here at Stratford, where Stratford leads 37-21 with 11:38 left in the contest. The next time you shop for your insurance, call Brad Kreklau and Eon Pierce, your full-service rural mutual insurance agents in Marshfield. Call 715-384-2826 today. Stratford taking the ball out. Into the backcourt is Casperson. Passed off to Stieber. Over to Pankratz. And stolen away by Hulke. Hulke bringing the ball down across the timeline. And the Marathon player decided to go towards the basket, and the ball came towards the sidelines, was touched out as Casperson could not find the handle on it, and it goes back to Marathon. Trying to look for it, and she stepped across the end line, and it will be Stratford's ball as Packataw could not find anybody open, and she stepped across the out of bounds line right here in front of us. And so Stratford will take over, and bringing the ball down the floor is Carly Pankratz. Pankratz off to Stieber, to Casperson, over to Pankratz. Inside the Tubbs, and good! And she's one. And Tria Tubbs powers her way to the boards and gets a bucket. That is her third bucket of the evening, and she'll try to complete this three-point play. And the foul is on number 5. That is Emma Love. That is her first personal foul. And going to line to shoot to complete the three-point play is Tria Tubbs off the front of the rim. That's her first miss at the free throw line. She's got 8 points tonight. Marathon with the ball. That's Hulke on top. Over to Buckberger. Buckberger up with the shot, no good. Rebound pulled down by Stieber. To Casperson out on top, and over to Carly Pankratz. Pankratz dribbling around, and a three-point attempt by Pankratz, or by Casperson, is way short. And stolen away by Casperson. And down on the other end. And getting an easy bunny down there is number 12, Cassidy Downey, as she was back there after Casperson stole that ball. And they're going to count it. And we'll see.
Foul is on Downey.
Downey has the foul. So that's her first personal. And making the basket was Halke. She has 11 tonight. She had 9 last week, led the club against Loyal. And she will try to complete this three-point play. Going up with the shot. And we got a lane violation against the Stratford Tigers as a player went into the lane before the release of the free throw by Halke. So she'll get a second chance to redeem herself to complete this three-point play. The shot is up and off the rim, no good. As Tubbs gets another rebound. She's got to be well in the double figures with rebounds tonight. And getting the loose ball is Downey to Casperson. And we've got a foul, I think, away from the ball. I'm thinking it's on Tubbs.
The Stratford foul is on Tubbs.
Is on Tria Tubbs. That is her second personal foul. And since it was an offensive foul, even though it was a 7th, they will not go to line because it was a player control foul. So driving the lane, passing off to Caitlin Love, and the shot is off, and driving the lane and with a blocking foul is Maven Schneider will cause the foul. And that is her third personal foul. And going to the line and shooting the 1-and-1 will be Kayla Casperson. And Casperson connects on the first one.
In for the Tigers, Lainey Pancratz.
She has 11 on the night. And Casperson and connects on the second. As the Tigers have a 20-point lead, 43-23 with 9 minutes to play. Tigers are hitting free throws right and left tonight. They've only got 2 or 3 misses. And we've got another whistle.
Stratford foul is on Casperson.
And Casperson with her third personal foul. And that will be the team 8th.
In for Marathon.
Or is that the 9th team foul? And going to shoot the 1-and-1 will be Katie Sapinski. And this is her first trip to the line, Jamie Wenzel free throw line. And she misses. And Marathon gets the rebound. And shooting a three-point attempt, and way off the mark, is Caitlin Love. And it'll be Stratford's ball. As the second half has a lot of whistles, as we've had 18 fouls here in the second half. Getting very physical, and another foul in the backcourt. This one on Katie Sapinski, and that is her 5th personal foul. And Sapinski will be leaving, and she did not score tonight. She was 0 for 1 at the free throw line. And going to the free throw line to shoot 2, as it will be a double bonus, will be Lainey Pankratz, as this is her first attempt at the free throw line tonight. And the first one goes off the front of the rim. And the second one is up and good. Hits the back of the rim and falls in as Lainey Pankratz gets on the scoring column, and that's her first point of the season. Driving the lane and causing a foul is Maven Schneider.
The Stratford foul is on Frick.
And Frick, that is her 4th personal foul, Erica Frick. And going to the line to shoot 2 will be Maven Schneider, as this is her first attempt at the free throw line, and just off the front and the back of the rim.
And for Stratford, Emily Zilke.
Zilke into the lineup. She's got 4 fouls, and she's got 2 points tonight. She had 16 last week against Merrill. Shot up and way short. Did not hit the rim. That'll be the Tigers' ball. Full court press by the Red Raiders. And pass goes off to Carly Pankratz. Pankratz passes it off to Lorenz. Carly Pankratz drives, and we have another foul. And that is on
Marathon foul is on
Caitlin Love. And that is her first personal foul, and going to the line to shoot 2 for the Stratford Tigers. As Carly Pankratz, and she misses her first one tonight. She is now 4 for 5 at the free throw line. See what Carly can do on the second one, and she redeems herself in nothing but the bottom of the net. And Tigers up 45-23 with 8:15 left in this contest. Working the ball on the top of the key over to Pazek, and driving the lane is number 32, Schneider, and we'll have a traveling call. Traveling call on the Marathon Red Raiders as Tigers try to break this press and has no problem breaking it. And we've got a traveling call on Erica Frick as she went up in the air and came back down and then passed the ball. So Marathon with the ball coming across the timeline is Schneider. Schneider out on top to Love. Over to Pazek. Pazek looking for an opening. Pass inside, and that could be on Zelke, and I think this will be her 5th personal foul.
Stratford foul is on Frick.
Oh, the foul is on Frick. That will be her 5th personal foul. Well, I've got her down for 5. They've got her down for 4. And at the line, number 32 makes the first one. That's Maven Schneider.
In for the Tigers, Michaela Stieber.
And Stieber comes into the ball game for Frick. Maven at the line to attempt the second one, and off the front of the rim. She is 1 for 4 on the night. As Stratford's looking for a open shot, and getting that open shot on that 18-footer was Kaylin Kasperson. As Kasperson has 14 points tonight. Out on top for the Marathon Red Raiders is Pazek with the ball. Finds over into the corner. And going up for the shot was Heiss, and she is fouled. And she'll be going to the free throw line to shoot 2. And the foul is on number 22, Emily Zilke. That is her 5th personal foul. She'll leave the game with 2 points tonight after having 16 against the Merrill Blue Jays last week. And going to the line to shoot 2 for the Marathon Red Raiders will be Kyla Heiss, as she has yet to score. She had 7 against Loyal last week. And the first one is up and good as she gets into the scoring column. And coming in for the Tigers is Cassidy Downey. As Heiss will now be at the Jamie Wenzel free throw line, and up and good as Kylie Heiss connects for 2 on the line. She's got 2 points tonight. Casperson having a little problems getting the ball across the court, but Pankratz brings it down into Tria Tubbs, and she will be called for traveling. And Marathon bringing the ball across the floor. And Molepsky. And hitting that 3-pointer is Kyla Heiss, as she connects from downtown with a 3-pointer. And Casperson gets that loose ball. Passes over to Stieber, to Downey, to Tubbs. Tubbs drives, and she's going to be fouled.
The Marathon foul is on Mug.
And the foul is on Love. That would be her 2nd personal foul, and going to the line to shoot 2 will be Tria Tubbs. She's 2 for 4 from the line tonight. And first one goes up and good. Tria with 9 points tonight. Let's see if she can make this one and go into double figures. She had 10 and misses it completely. And Marathon will take it with Tigers have a 48-29 lead with 6:13 to play. As this game has really gotten physical here in the second half. Ball inside to Emma Love, and Love goes up with a shot and good. That gives her 6 points from the night. That beats her season high of 5. And going coast to coast, and coming from behind with the foul, they're going to say she was on the floor. And we'll see who the foul is on.
The Stratford foul is on Casperson.
Casperson with the foul. She now has 4 personal fouls. And going to the line to shoot 2 is Kyla Heiss. And she connects there. That gives her 6. And she's 3 for 3 at the line tonight. Tigers up by 16. Heiss with the second shot, and off the rim, no good. And getting the rebound was Hulke. And it was tipped out of bounds by a Stratford player. And taking the ball out for the Marathon is Pakata. Pakata looking for an opening and gets it to Heiss. And a 3-point attempt is way short by Love and stolen by Pakata. Pakata out on top to Heiss. Heiss's 3-point attempt, no good. And getting the loose ball was Molepsky. And passing it off over to Hulke. Hulke goes to the lane, no good. And a rebound by Love, and good.
Basket by Emma Love.
Emma Love with 8 points now tonight, her 4th field goal. As Stratford's just can't get the offensive rebounds, as Marathon's getting that 2nd, 3rd, maybe even 4th shot. As dribbling out on top and passing over to Pankratz. Pankratz over to Tubbs inside, back out on top to Downey. Downey to Pankratz. Pankratz over to Downey. To Stevie. 3-point shot, no good by Pankratz. Bringing the ball down the floor is Pakata, and passes it to Love, and good, and we're going to shoot 3. We're going to go for 3 as Love gets into double figures now with 10 tonight.
Basket's good by Emma Love.
And the foul is on Stieber, her 2nd personal foul. And I remember a coach from Marshfield, Columbus, Paul Rozak, who used to work here at Stratford High School. He used to do this with Columbus. He would rotate 4 or 5 different ball players. You'd think you were watching a hockey match. But coming to the line is Emma Love, and we'll see if she can complete this 3-point play. And the Marathon is within 12 now with 4:25 left to play. The Tigers were up by 21 earlier. Marathon is just not giving up tonight, as they're a very scrappy bunch. And we got a lane violation. The free throw went in, but it's no good. A lane violation against Marathon. And so the Tigers will take over. You never know, that 1 point could be a costly point. Bringing the ball down the floor is Casperson. Casperson's having a little problems. Just gets it across the timeline. If they could work the clock a little bit. And we've got a foul. And that foul is on Miska. And that will be her 3rd personal foul. And going to the line to shoot 2 will be Kayla Casperson, as she is 7 for 7. And jinxed her right there. She was 7 for 7 up until that free throw, and she misses the first one. And the second one is no good also. And we have a foul. And the loose ball foul on a rebound. The foul will be on Tria Tubbs.
Stratford foul is on Tubbs.
That's her 3rd personal foul. Well, correction, 4th personal foul they have her on the board here now. And going to the line to shoot 2 for Marathon is Varden. And Varden is 0 for 2 tonight. Make it 0 for 3. If you're going to foul someone, this is possibly the right person to foul. And next one, as it did not hit the rim. If it just hits the backboard or misses the rim completely, the other team gets the ball out of bounds. So Stratford will have the ball here with 4 minutes left. Plenty of time here as Marathon's putting the pressure on. And out on top is Carly Pankratz. Passes inside to Tria Tubbs, and we've got a whistle. And we've got a timeout, and we've got a full timeout. So we're going to take one commercial break here, and we're going to come right back. And you're watching Marathon and Stratford in Marewood Conference basketball here on Zaleski Sports.
Hey, need a lift? No, I can't give you a ride because I can't drive yet. But I can tell you all about the new awesome lift chairs at Mall Furniture. These things are so cool.
Mole Furniture has over 40 lift chairs in stock and ready for delivery anywhere in central Wisconsin.
Let's be real. We all need a lift once in a while. So when it's your turn for a new lift chair, head to Mole, because we got them all.
Mole Furniture and Mattress, West 9th Street, Marshfield.
And we're back here at Stratford as Ryan had a little problem scouting here in order to get me back on here, but he got me back here. So TRW Auto Body in Molesney offers top quality collision repair. They'll have your vehicle back the way it was quickly and efficiently, while also offering 24-hour towing and courtesy loaner vehicles and a lifetime warranty on their work. That's TRW Auto Body in Molesney, your friendly fender bender mender. And Fleet Farm's layaway program is here to help you make this year's holiday shopping easier than ever. Get the biggest and best gifts secured before they're gone and enjoy convenient payment and storage options. Learn more about Fleet Farm's layaway program. Visit any store or head to fleetfarm.com. And they waited for me till I got this commercial down. It was really nice of them. And Stratford loses the ball, and coming up with it is Love. Love passes over to Pasic, and we've got a loose ball, and it's actually knocked out of bounds by number 31. That is Stever, and Hawkey coming into the ball game. We have 3:40 left, and Marathon down by 12. As I mentioned, Stratford was up by 21 here in the second half. And Marathon has fought their way back to within 12 and off the leg. And coming up with it for the Tigers is Lanny Pankratz. And we've got a backcourt foul on number 3 with a pushing.
Foul is on
Caitlin Love, and that will be her. I've got her down for 2. Yes, 2 personal fouls. And going to the line to shoot 2 for the Tigers will be Lanny Pankratz, as she's 1 for 2 at the line tonight. And first one goes in. As I mentioned, Stratford winning this ball game, they're definitely winning it at the free throw line tonight, as they have just been outstanding. Lanny Pankratz with the second one, up and good. Lanny Pankratz with 3 points tonight. She's 3 for 4 at the line. Marathon bringing the ball down the court. Passes over to Varden. Varden dribbling, passing off to Hawkey. Hawkey back to Miska. Miska driving the lane, and she's going to be fouled. And it'll be interesting who this foul is on. And they're going to.
Stratford foul is on Downey.
Is on Downey, and that's her second personal. So she's got to give a few. So Tigers are up by 14 at the line. Is number 21. That is Miska. And
in for Marathon, Emma Love.
Miska makes that first one. Marathon now within 13. Miska with the second, and good. And she's got 5 points tonight. She had 2 the other night
In for Marathon,
against Loyal.
Kyla Heisey.
Heisey back into the ball game for the Marathon Red Raiders. Casperson bringing it across the timeline. Stratford up by 12 with coming up to the 3-minute mark. And ball knocked back into the backcourt by Marathon. A pass into Tubbs. Tubbs up with a shot, and she's fouled. And she'll be going to the line to shoot 2 to the Jamie Wenzel free throw line. Surf Pro.
Foul is on Hokey.
Just like it never happened. And Hawkey with the foul. That's her second personal. Going to the line to shoot 2 for the Tigers. Tria Tubbs. Tubbs up with a shot and bounces around and falls in. as Tubbs has hit in double figures now for the second game in a row. Tubbs with the second, up and nothing but net. She's got 11 on the night. 5 met the free throw line. And long pass and off the fingertips of a Marathon player. That was off the fingertips of Heiss, as it was just a little high, but caught the fingertips, and Stratford will take over with 2:51 left in the contest and up by 14. Casperson with the ball, and we've got a backcourt foul. And we have seen a lot of fouls here called in the second half.
The Marathon foul is on Heisey.
Fouls on Heisey. That is her 5th personal foul, as she has fouled out of the ball game and finishes the night with 6 points. And going to the line to shoot 2 for the Stratford Tigers will be Kaylee Casperson, as she missed her last 2 free throws after hitting 7 in a row. And the second one coming up is good. 53-38. 15-point lead. Working the ball inside. Shot up by Halke is no good. And
Basket by Miley Halke.
Halke gets her own rebound and puts it in, and Marathon will call a timeout. They have 4 timeouts left. We're going to keep it here, and we're going to tell you a little bit about Sternweiss & Sons, ready mix and block plant of Marshfield, now hiring boom truck and concrete truck drivers. Be home every night and work for the hometown team at Sternweiss & Sons. If it's time for you to make a change, apply today at the Wren Road Ready Mix location, located right across the street from the Marshfield Country Club. That's Sternweiss & Sons of Marshfield. And quality auto body and framework since 1952. You have an accident, let Mackey's 2024 Small Business of the Year give you a free estimate. Call Art's Body Shop on South Central Avenue in Marshfield. And the Gray Dog Axe Throwing in Marshfield is fun for all ages, 8 and older. So bring the whole family. Join a league today or have a party. Book your awesome experience today. Visit thegraydogx.com or find them on Facebook for more information. And the Hearing House provides personalized hearing health care from 5 convenient locations throughout central Wisconsin. Give Karen and Todd a call to schedule an appointment today in Wausau, Stevens Point, Colby, Neilsville, or Marshfield. Make your house a hearing house. And we have 2:31 left in this contest, and Stratford is up 53-40, and Stratford has the ball. We've had quite a few ball players foul out of this ball game. Marathon's got 2 that have fouled out, and a lot of them with 3 or 4 fouls also. Casperson trying to get the ball across the timeline, as she's kind of held up and just barely gets it across the timeline with about a second or 2 to spare. And we've got another foul, as this has become a very, very physical contest.
The Marathon foul is on Mishka.
As Mishka picks up the foul. That is her 4th personal foul. And going to the line will be Kayla Casperson, as she hits the first one.
Coming in for Marathon, Emma Love.
And coming in for Marathon is Emma Love, who has 10 points on the night. Casperson trying to make the second one here on the Jamie Wenzel serve pearl free throw line, and off the front of the rim, and no good. And bringing the ball across and driving the lane and up and good. An underhand scoop shot by Schneider. And Marathon's going to call a timeout, and so we're going to call a timeout one more time. And it is brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com, and you're watching Stratford and Marathon in Merriwood Conference basketball here from Stratford on Zaleski Sports.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. The tools you trust from the people you can depend on. Shop the store within a store and find what you're looking for.
That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. Now that's what I was looking for. Looks like you found what you're looking for.
We redesigned our store to offer the biggest selection of Milwaukee tools.
A selection so big you'll need a map to find your way out.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center.
And we're back here at Stratford. Hey, and I'll tell you, Ryan is doing a nice job. He's got me some scores here already tonight. Man, you're working this baby like a pro already, man. Nice job. We've got some scores. The girls basketball, and I'll tell you, Assumption is going to be the team to reckon with this year. Assumption beat Edgar in girls basketball tonight, a final. Assumption 70, Edgar 10. Omro beat Wapaka 56-28. Marshville, with a cliffhanger, lost to Neenah 49-44. And Eau Claire Memorial beat Wausau West 66-32. And Neilsville beat Pittsville 40-37. And Ryan, thank you again for those scores. Those are great. Thanks, man. And Stratford trying to get the ball and gets it to Casperson out on the top and gets it to Pankratz. Over to Lanny Pankratz, to Downing, and they're trying to run this clock, and almost a steal. Casperson over to Pankratz, top of the key, over to Lanny Pankratz, to Casperson. We're down to 1:20 left in the contest. I'm surprised Marathon has not tried this foul in order to get the ball back. Over back on top to Pankratz, to Casperson. Casperson looking for, and we've got a jump ball, and it'll stay with Stratford with exactly 1 minute to play here in this contest. We'll be talking to the winning coach and also player of the game in this contest. And we're going to have a timeout, and we're going to take another timeout also. So we're going to take it's most likely this will be, I'm thinking maybe if we're going to see what it is, it's a 30-second timeout. So we're going to take a 30-second timeout real quick here, and we'll be right back.
At House of Heating, making your home comfortable is our biggest priority. That's why we offer dependable HVAC solutions and quality work in Central Wisconsin. Our pros are knowledgeable in a wide variety of services so you can feel confident in your results. They'll offer the support you need, whether it's putting in a modern HVAC system or working on and maintaining your current unit. Get in touch with House of Heating at 715-384-3163 or contact houseofheating.com. House of Heating, heating and cooling the air you breathe.
Exactly 1 minute to play. And Stratford will be taking the ball out on a change of possession. And taking the ball out is Lanny Pankratz. Pankratz looking for someone, finds Carly Pankratz, and Carly will get fouled.
The Marathon foul is on Caitlin Love.
And the foul is on Caitlin Love. That's her third personal foul. And at the line, shooting two and making the first is Carly Pankratz. She started out this game scoring the first 12 points. She's got 14 on the night. And the next one is up and good. And trying to drive the lane, and counting it is Halke. And Halke is having a great game tonight.
Stratford foul is on Downey.
Foul is on Downey. That is her third. Halke goes to the line. She's got 15 tonight. She had game high of 9 against Loyal. So that gives her 24 on the season, averaging 12 points a ball game. And the shot is up and no good. We're getting the rebound and putting it back in is Schneider. And Schneider and Marathon is going to call timeout again, as we've got a cliffhanger here within 8 now with 45.3 seconds to play. And we're going to tell you about Bruce Orthodontics. Bruce Orthodontics provides comprehensive orthodontic care for patients of all ages. They are now accepting new patients at their Marshfield office and accepting most insurances. At Bruce Orthodontics, they're changing lives one smile at a time. Call their Marshfield office to set up a free consultation today. And coming up as this game will end here, the Nacenville Dairy postgame show. And a reminder, the Tigers' next ball game will be next week when they play host to I had it here somewhere. But we will have that ball game next week. And Wabeno Lyona at 7:15 here on Zaleski Sports. We'll have that for you. And I'll tell you later on also about the makeup game from the Auburndale-Stratford game also. So Stratford will have the ball out with 45.3 seconds to play and carrying a 10-point lead. As trying to get the ball in is Lanny Pankratz. And Coach Schneider was not. He thought he had a 5-second call there. And Stratford is calling their last timeout.
Full timeout, Stratford.
And Stratford is taking a full timeout, and we're going to take a full timeout too. And you're listening or watching Merriwood Conference basketball on Zaleski Sports, and ShedsDelivered.com is our sponsor. We'll be right back. We're back here at Stratford. Also want to mention that Marathon will be taking on Edgar next Monday, December 2nd. That is the makeup date from the game that they were supposed to play Edgar last week, but Edgar was in the state championship and won the Division 7 state football championship. And so they're going to play, the Edgar girls will be playing at Marathon Monday, December 2nd. And the makeup game for the Stratford game with Auburndale will be on December 17th. So bringing the ball down floor and knocking it out of bounds is Marathon as Coach Schneider thought it was that Casperson lost the handle on it, but Tim Bushman had a better angle. Casperson out on top, gives to Lanny Pankratz, and she is fouled. And we'll see who the foul is on. It looks like number 14. And that is Pakata is the second personal foul. And going to the line for the Tigers is Lanny Pankratz. Lanny puts the first one up, and it's good. As the Tigers are hitting some big key free throws down the stretch. But they've been hitting free throws all night long, just phenomenal. And they're going to have a... They've hit 26 free throws tonight. And the ball, Stratford thought they got the ball on that, but Tim Bushman says, nope, we're going Marathon's way with 27.7 seconds left. And Pakata inside to Love. Good. And Emma Love with a basket. And Marathon's going to call timeout again. This time we are down by 9 with 19.3. And Marathon's taking a timeout, and they have one timeout left. And we're going to take a timeout also. Brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com here on Zaleski Sports.
The biggest name in streaming and the biggest name in Wisconsin high school sports broadcasting are now in the same place. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today for easy viewing of your favorite high school sports. Find games by season, sport, or school, then sit back and enjoy. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today.
Right through them then. We're back here at Stratford. And Stratford's up 57-48 with 19.3, and Stratford has the ball underneath the Marathon basket. And passes it to, and we've got a court foul in the backcourt. It'll be interesting when I tally these fouls and that up after the contest. Caitlin Love with the foul. That's her 4th personal foul. And going to the line to shoot 2 for the Stratford Tigers will be Carly Pankratz, as she's been very successful at the line tonight. She's only missed 1. She's 8 for 9 from the line. She's 9 for 10 from the line. And with the layup, uncontested pretty much, is Schneider. And we're going to have a foul in the backcourt by Marathon with 6.2 left on the clock. And Tigers up 59-50. Looks like the Tigers' record will be going to 2-0. Marathon's will fall to 1-1. But Marathon gave it a great fight tonight. As I mentioned, they were down by 21 in the second half here and fought back to within 8 at one time. And hitting the first one is Carly Pankratz, as the substitutes come in with the final 6.2 seconds. And Carly misses. And the final score from Stratford here is the Stratford Tigers 60 and the Marathon Red Raiders 50. And you've been watching Marywood Conference basketball here on Zaleski Sports. And we will be back in just a little bit as we will have the Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get your cheese curds, Nasonville Dairy in Marshfield, Curtis, or NasonvilleDairy.com. We will be back with some final stats and an interview with head coach Tammy Christofferson and the player of the game also. So stick around for that. We'll be back in just a bit here at Stratford. You've been watching Marywood Conference basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fury, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Keflatiri, Kefla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freire, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Hi, I'm Shai from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shai.
Shai is very compassionate, caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on their journey.
Go to Next Step, because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
Bauer & Feind has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Bauer & Feind Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
Mike Steinwagner back here at Stratford, and with the winning head coach and Tammy. Great ball game tonight. I mean, this young lady back here, she started it all out with scoring the first 10 points of the ball game and kind of set the pace for your Stratford Tigers tonight.
Yeah, you know, we came out really strong. Thought we played a really good first half. We got in a little foul trouble, and you know, we said one thing about our team this year is that we are deeper than we've ever been before. So we were able to kind of weather that when we had 3 people that had to sit out a good chunk of that first half. Second half, you know, it was a very physical game. You know, that's why you practice free throws too, because that helped us win the game when some scoring dried up a little bit. But you know, I'm really proud of all these young ladies for how they battled and hung in there. That was not an easy game, and hats off to Marathon as well. I mean, that was a tough, like just typical Marewood South battle right out of the gates.
Yes, it was. I mean, in fact, you guys were up by 21, you know, pretty much halfway through that second half. And Marathon started fighting back. And like you said, it was a very physical ball game. I had 26 fouls against your ball club tonight. And I didn't even, well, let's see.
22.
And
22?
well, no, that's actually their free throws, what they had shot. Actually, would you believe in the second half, there was 51 free throws shot in the second half alone.
Yeah,
and as a ball club, you guys shot 28 out of 40 at the free throw line. You guys hit free throws like crazy. This young lady right in back of us here, she finished, let's see here, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. She was 10 for 12 at the free throw line, just in double figures alone, but a great ball game by Carly here tonight.
Yeah, you know, we told her at the end of the game we want the ball in her hands because she is a great shooter, and you know, and it was just gritting it out. We made a few lapses on defense. We had a couple kids that were playing with 4. We had to let a few things go. But hats off to them. Like, they kept coming. They finished down the stretch, and we knew that from watching film against them, against Loyal, that they will keep coming the whole game, and you can't lessen up a little bit. And they got us on a few things, but luckily we built that lead, made our free throws, and ended up with a 10-point win. And we'll take it in the Marewood South this early in the season.
You betcha. You'll take it. And so, you know, scoring 60 points and 71 points, you know, in a combination, your offense is working. So, and your free throws definitely were.
Yeah, we have some tweaks. We're going to watch some film, and we got a tough game coming up, a non-conference game with Wabena Leona next Tuesday. So we'll make some adjustments, and we'll get right back at it.
And we'll be back here for that ball game also, and we're looking forward to it. And so enjoy the weekend, and happy Thanksgiving to you and your family, and from Zaleski Sports also. And we'll see you next week then.
Thank you.
You bet. With me also is Carly Pankratz. Carly, 18 points. You had 21 against Merrill, popped in 18, and you, like I said, you started out this offensive attack for the Stratford Tigers with scoring the first 10 points before Stratford could even put one on the board.
Yeah, it feels good. Coach has been talking to us for like all season, like we have to score this year, and that's what we did tonight. So.
And you're the floor general out there. Well, actually, between you and Kaylee, you two pretty much run the floor out here.
Yeah, I don't know. We just been working on it at practice, and I don't know, we just executed, I guess.
All right. I know this is kind of new to you of being interviewed here. I can tell the shyness, but that's okay. But no, a great ball game, and we want to recognize you for that also. And also you and your family, happy Thanksgiving. And we're going to put you on the spot. You know how this is done? Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to count you down, and you just tell your name and say you're in the house. Okay. 3, 2, 1.
I'm Carly Pankratz, and I'm in the house.
Thanks, Kylie. Thank you. You betcha. Final scoring this evening for the Stratford Tigers, led by Carly Pankratz with 18 points. Kayla Casperson with 16 points. Lanny Pankratz with 3. Cassidy Downey with 2. Emily Zelke, before she fouled out, had 2 points. Stieber had 6. Tria Tubbs had 11 points. That's back-to-back games in double figures for Tria. And Erica Frick with 2 points. As I mentioned, the Tigers were 28 of 40 at the free throw line, and a great job by the Stratford Tigers at the free throw line. For the Marathon Red Raiders, whose record falls down to 1-1, they were led by Miley Halke with 15 points, Emma Love with 12, Danica Pazik with 2, Kyla Heiss with 6, Chapeng Pakata with 1 point, Macy Mezka with 5, Izzy Varden with 2, and Maven Schneider with 7. So again, big victory for the Stratford Tigers. They go to 2-0, and they will be in action, as Coach mentioned, next week, Tuesday. We will have that game for you here on Zaleski Sports, as they will take on Wabena Leona at 7:15. Marathon's next ball game will be on Monday, December 2nd. That is a makeup game against the Edgar Wildcats, as that game was postponed last week because of the high school playoffs, football playoffs for the Edgar Wildcats. And that will start at 7:15. and that makeup for the Stratford girls against Auburndale, because Stratford was in the playoffs last week and won another state championship. That makeup game will be on December 17th, and that will be a girls-boy doubleheader, but it's going to be two different teams, as the Auburndale girls will take on the Stratford girls at 5:30, and then the boys' game Marathon will take on the Stratford Tigers at 7:15 in a doubleheader. So for myself, Mike Steinwegner, for Ryan Rasmussen, we want to thank you for watching us, and from the both of us and Zaleski Sports, have a happy Thanksgiving, and we'll see you next week. Bye now.